Hello Scorpios, it is AD with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your April 2019 reading, guys. So thank you so much for your patience. I do apologize so much for last month. Basically, the retrograde just grabbed me by my edges, pulled me left, right, up, and down, and my videos just would not upload. And if they did, they were under different titles, and it was just a mess. And then I went on vacation, so I apologize for that, guys. But I hope to make up for it with this reading, guys. While I still have your attention, please be sure to check out the description box below on information on how to book a personal reading with me. Also, just any fun information that I have, like my Instagram, SoundCloud, the decks that I use, and the crystals that I use. Like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into y'all's reading, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing a long time coming. You guys are going to start seeing some of the fruits of your labor, and it's been a long time coming, alright? Really positive shifts. While I was pre-shuffling, I felt a really positive energy Scorpio, so I hope that y'all are feeling it. Y'all are really deeply intuitive too, so you would know. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, Scorpios, let's see what's going on for you, April 2019. What's going on for our Scorpios? What's going on for our Scorpios, April 2019, please, Scorpios? 2019 and 3, 2, ooh. Alright, Queen of Cups just flew out, and it flew out up, right side up. So this is your energy, Scorpio. So perhaps a lot of you guys, again, this is a real energy for self-love and self-awareness and understanding your own value and appreciating your intuitive side, your nature side. A lot of you guys are going to be looking really attractive, and you want to share love, which seems kind of, foreign for a Scorpio, where you're like, you know, I really actually want to be in a loving relationship. I really want to spend some time with somebody, right? And you could be feeling that way about yourself, because we have the Queen of Wands here. So people are also sensing that. So you're attracting a lot of attention. Can be like sexual attention too, where people just like, you know, want to get inside them guts. Sorry, that's inappropriate, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And you want to explore that too. A lot of passion coming in, and it's not just passion for the sake of passion's sake. It's passion because it's so deeply entrenched and ingrained in your body and in your souls and in these unions that you're making, okay? So it's deeper than that, okay? So we also have the Ace of Swords, so clarity, spiritual wokeness, all right? So I'm imagining a lot of Scorpios are getting quite woke, and you're even, again, giving this energy through your sex appeal, giving this energy through your body. And other people are just really blessed to be around you. And if you have like hookups and all that other stuff, or you're just kind of doing your thing, I mean, you're giving these people a treat, alright? So, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, you're just looking for those really sensual, deep unions. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You guys are giving it out. And when I say giving it out, I mean not like, you know, just being around. Even if you are around, I don't judge here. But you're giving your self, like you're giving your soul to somebody through these unions that you're making, okay? So, yeah, look, look, the Page of Wands followed by the Empress here, and then the Ace of Wands all coming up behind you, like super sexy Aries season. You guys are looking very attractive, and you want this attention, and you're willing to give it back. You're giving it to the universe. All right, a lot of you guys are fertile, so be careful if you're not trying to have any little children, because some of you will be having children. Some of you guys are giving birth. You're either meeting this child or you're creating this child, okay? So I do see fertility for some of you guys, but yeah, a lot of phallic symbols here, so a lot of sexual energy and passion. Again, fertility, growth, abundance. You can be fertile with ideas. It doesn't always have to be sex, but you can be fertile with ideas where you're willing to just give them out like they're a mile a minute, and you're actually wanting to nurture them and grow them, okay? But I do see some really powerful unions coming in for you in April this month. A lot of passion, okay? Yeah, we have the Hangman coming up as the heart of this reading. The Seven of Cups as the present. I'm at the foundation of this reading, the Knight of Pentacles, all right, making its way as the present moment. The World card is the most likely outcome, and then we have the Page of Pentacles as your card of advice. And because I want to sneak out too, we're going to take the Chariot, all right? So, underlying energy being your sex appeal, I'm sorry, it's just going to be at an all-time high. Your passion, the things that you just want to be a part of, your focus is going to be so driven. And it seems like this is, what am I hearing? Okay, this is slow, all right? This is a slow-moving fixation that you're having. Because the Hangman in the center of this reading could be connecting with a Pisces, but everybody else seems to be go, go, go this month, and you're the only card that I have, especially with the Knight of Pentacles also, where you're not. You're actually kind of taking a step back this Aries season. It seems as if you've been so go, go, go. Now you're just really taking some time to like observe and see exactly what the playing field is. Not in like a negative way, but you guys are plotting. You're like in that mode to be like, okay, how can I get the most out of this situation? And not in like you're trying to use people, but you're like, what would be the smartest trail for me to take in order to make this money? Like, what is the actual game plan here? So you're strategizing, okay? And it seems like you were filled with confusion, or you had a lot of options. This could be, you know, you have a lot of steady options that are coming in for you romantically, you know, and these are like proposals, like not just any old like, oh hey, let's hang out and chill. Like, no, long-term proposals where people are like, I want to build, I want to grow with you. You have a lot of options coming in here, and so you're just waiting to see what is the best option. You're just taking a step back and being like, okay, let me observe what's actually going on before I step wholeheartedly into something, because once I'm in it, I'm in it. Once I'm committed. So let me make sure that this is exactly what I want it to be, okay? So it seems like a lot of you guys, while everybody else is on the go and everybody else is on the move, you guys are actually stopping and taking some time to look to see what's around you before you guys step into go action. I don't see you not getting on your feet and on your toes. I just see you as being a little bit delayed, a little bit behind your friends. Like, your friends are going to call you and be like, man, I've been at the gym since 7, 8, and you're like, okay, that's great. You know, that's awesome. You're going to start that later, but you're just like, right now, I'm just trying to figure out my next move. I'm just trying to figure out where to put my next, you know, where my next step is going to be. And I can take some time here with the Knight of Pentacles. Not the fastest moving knight, but the one who's actually going to set a goal and accomplish it, okay? Methodically, okay? So there's just a lot of thoughts happening. In the meantime, you're having some fun. A lot of options, even if it has to do with your finances or your career choices, you are taking a step back because you're looking at all the options that you have. You're weighing the pros and cons, and you're just you want slowly but surely. Like, this is something that you're trying to make no, this is foolproof, okay? Like, you're trying to be foolproof. So you're not in the full energy, all right? You're not in the full energy. You're more of the hermit. But you're still being active. You're still about. This is a really internal thing. A lot of people won't even know how much you're actually thinking. Like, you could be out in a group of friends. You could be out at the club and you could be dancing, having a good time. But in your brain, you're just like, all right, as soon as I get home or tomorrow, I need to check this off my list and yada, yada, yada. Okay. So I'm sensing that type of energy, but really beautiful coming up. The World card. All right. So certainly completing a major cycle. We have 2 major arcanas right on top of one another. As far as the Hangman and the World. So this is just, you're just looking over, you're just glimpsing over everything. You know, you're looking down, you have an eagle's eye view on everything right now. And that's kind of why I think you're using that sexual energy to your advantage, all right? Because you just have like this bird's eye view of your life, of where you want it to go. You're so clear on these things now. You're able to be clear about people, your feelings about people, your discernment is really high, your intuitive nature is really high, and so now you're just, how are you going to build an empire, okay? You're strategizing in that way, and it's because you closed out one chapter and you're entering into a new one, but not in the full way, in the Knight of Pentacles way, where there's actually a plan. You actually have a destination, okay? Because, oh yeah, and then I forgot totally about the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot, which just doubles down on what I'm saying as far as like taking an idea and just going with it and running with it. You see this idea, you're holding it up, you're looking at it from all angles, all right? You're seeing, if you're thinking about, is there anybody who can help me along with this journey, or am I going to have to go solo dolo? And once you come to those conclusions, you're going to get moving, all right, with the Chariot. It's going to move very, very, very quickly. All emotions aside, you're just going to be a warrior on a mission to, you know, take this page to the knight and then the knight to the king, okay? So, great stuff, Scorpio. Especially if you've had goals that you wanted to set, alright? Let's see, what oracles do we have for Scorpio, please, for April 2019, please? That is Scorpio, in 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so, hey, we have your energy here is like work through your fears. Step out of your comfort zone. Alright, I love that. Step out of your comfort zone. Especially with all these passions that are happening, okay? So, after you get out of this hangman situation, once you know the strategy, once you know the exit plan, don't get caught up in, like, is it right or not? Once you have a foundation and you have a solid game plan and a course of action to take, then commit to that. There's no need to doubt that. Because it's going to work for you. You came up with it. You're the mastermind behind it. So it's going to work for you. So even if you're challenging yourself to do something different, go ahead and challenge yourself to do it. You really could be successful and be surprised by the results. And then at the bottom of the deck, we also have a time for healing and you are good enough. So if this had to deal with your self-confidence and, again, it's just that doubt. Doubt is playing such a huge factor in this month. Releasing that doubt and understanding that you got this, all right? And then we even have a new romantic cycle begin. So some of you guys could be entering into a union with somebody. But like I said, you guys are just attracting a lot of people. You're going to have a lot of options. That is the new cycle. It might not be with one specific person. It's just in life. You're going to look back at this and be like, man, I was dating all out the wazoo at this period of time. Like 2019, don't get me started on 2019. Boy, I was out there, you know. It's one of those good times. I think that it's positive. Just be careful, you know. If you don't want children, then use protection, you know. To the sea. This just came out earlier too, so it's going with the flow. Look, and then we have that 7 there, so that completion of a cycle also. Going with the flow now that you have a game plan and you're feeling confident in yourself and you're feeling confident in your choices, you can release it. You don't have to be so fixated on accomplishing them because you believe in yourself. Come to the edge. Alright, so there is a risk that's going to needed to be taken. Alright, there is a leap of faith. After you have the strategy, guys, I'm telling you, you're going to want to take that strategy and put it straight into action because you got it. You figured it out. You figured out the puzzle pieces, okay? Now it's just a matter of acting on them. Courage. Same cards have been flying out all day. Courage. And that Mars energy, again, red, all that passion has to go exactly with Aries season. So I'm not surprised that it's the same cards. Because it's being courageous and going after what you want. Being courageous and pursuing your dreams, guys. And this is going to the extremes. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Going to the edge. Seeing what's on the other side instead of being so fearful that you're going to fail. But I don't even see you being fearful that you're going to fail. It's just like it's not going to work out. But that's the game. 2 and 1. Ow. Woo. Forgiveness and cleansing. So some of you guys are letting bygones be bygones, okay? For the first time in your life, for the first time in a Scorpio's life, you're letting it go. I'm kidding. I just think that you guys are letting it go because there's new opportunities afoot. And you're aware that it's too heavy. It's too much of a burden for you to try to bring these grudges along with you in this new part of your life, in this new romantic cycle, in this new financial cycle, in this new zodiac, year. You just want to cleanse it. You just want to let it go. You want to go by the wayside as you move forward. Again, a lot of options coming your way. It seems like you're going to take a step back and kind of observe, see what you're playing with. But then once you know, take that action, Scorpio. Okay, so beautiful reading for you in April. Again, have fun. The sex appeal is on high, guys. Like, people are going to be so attracted to you, and you're going to be so attracted to people. It's mutual, all right? So don't forget to check out that description box below, guys. Peace and until next time. Peace until next time. Bye, Scorpios.